Welcome to the channel where I provide daily cricket content on interesting topics. Cricket, known as a gentleman's game, is often associated with sportsmanship, camaraderie, and fair play. However, like any other sport, cricket has had its fair share of controversial moments that have left fans and players alike shocked and divided. One such incident that rocked the cricketing world was the infamous Mike Gatting vs Shakoor Rana confrontation, which took place during the England vs Pakistan Test series in 1987. The incident left a mark on cricketing history, and I would be interested in hearing your views on who was to blame. The dispute occurred during the second Test match held in Faisalabad, Pakistan, in November 1987. The series was already marred by tensions and controversies, with on-field disputes and off-field verbal spats between the two teams. However, the incident that unfolded during the second Test would take the tensions to a whole new level. Shakoor Rana, a former Pakistani cricketer, was serving as one of the umpires for the Test. Rana was known for his strict and uncompromising approach towards the game, and he had previously clashed with English cricketers during their tour of Pakistan in 1984-85. Rana was known for his strict interpretation of the laws of the game and was not hesitant to penalise players for any breaches. Rana was no stranger to controversy, with rumours of his bias towards his home team Pakistan spreading far. In 1978, Rana was in the news after warning an Indian bowler for running on the danger area of the wicket. Sunil Gavaskar, India's vice-captain during the series, did not take well to the umpire's behaviour, and accused him of double standards, as a similar warning had not been issued to Pakistan's Sarfaraz Nawaz. There were later disputes involving Rana, such as in 1984, when New Zealand skipper Jeremy Coney threatened to boycott the game after Rana ruled Javed Miandad not out. Controversial circumstances. But neither of those two incidents compared to what was to come when England played Pakistan in 1987. In the first Test match, England captain Mike Gatting had raised issue with the fact that Rana was seen to be wearing a Pakistan jumper whilst on the field. Gatting questioned his impartiality. To Gatting's dismay, Rana was given the job to officiate the second Test also. The tour moved on to Faisalabad, and towards the end of the second day England were on top, having reduced Pakistan to 77-5 after the visitors had made 292. Towards the end of the day, controversy exploded. Gatting signalled for David Capel to stop the quick single before Eddie Hemmings got ready to bowl the fourth ball of his over. However, as the ball was delivered, Rana, from square leg, shouted, "Stop." The umpire then went on to explain that he believed Gatting was trying to move the fielders as the bowler was running in, thus being illegal. Rana stated, "You're waving your hand. That's cheating." Gatting responded that he was instead asking the fielder to stop and not move, meaning the accusations against him were untrue. Pakistan batter Salim Malik defended Gatting, but Rana would have none of it. The verbal spat quickly escalated into a heated exchange. The Pakistani umpire was adamant in his accusations, and Gatting was equally resolute in his denial. The situation became increasingly volatile as both Gatting and Rana refused to back down. The incident eventually resulted in Rana taking the extreme step of stopping the game. Without an apology, Rana stated that he would not continue to officiate the game. As a result, the entire next day's cricket was cancelled. The news of the incident spread around the globe to the point that the British ambassador to Pakistan was rushed in to defuse the situation. The ambassador stated, "This serious row has been brewing for some time. It could well lead to cancellation of the rest of England's tour." Needless to say, such a move would create a great deal of ill will in Pakistan towards Britain, and could have damaging financial and legal consequences. A substantial amount of pressure was placed upon Gatting to make an apology to Rana so that the game could continue. Gatting reluctantly wrote a handwritten short letter stating, "Dear Shakoor Rana, I apologise for the bad language used during the second day of the Test match at Faisalabad. Mike Gatting." The game ultimately resumed and ended in a draw. Though the Pakistan Cricket Board wanted to persist with Rana for the third Test as well, but he was eventually replaced. Each player of the England team was later paid £1,000 as a bonus by the Test and County Cricket Board, with Gatting openly stating it was so to persuade players not to abandon the tour. He believed it was so that a trade deal between the two countries would pass smoothly. Rana was still furious with Gatting even after the apology, stating, "In Pakistan, many men have been killed for the sort of insults he threw at me. He's lucky I didn't beat him, and even luckier no spectator came onto the field to assault him. I have now established that the umpire is the superpower in the game." The Mike Gatting vs Shakoor Rana incident created a storm in the cricketing world, with opinions divided on who was at fault. The incident received widespread media coverage and was a major talking point in cricketing circles. Both Gatting and Rana were criticised for their conduct, with some believing that Rana overstepped his authority as a match referee, while others felt that Gatting should have handled the situation differently as a captain. So where do you stand on the incident? Should an umpire's decision always be final, or was Rana's impartiality compromised? Let me know in the comments what you think, and as ever, thank you for watching.